guys, DJ Chris right here again. So listen, this next gig log will be a combination of two events. And the reason I did it, I did two events together is because I didn't have a lot of content. I did not record a lot of content. But as I stated in my other video about early season events and small events to prepare you for the wedding season, is because I just want to reiterate how important it is to do these small early season winter and spring events before the summer kicks in when you don't have time to mess around with equipment and other problems. So this is going to be a charity event called the Beacon of Hope. It's for the Catholic Diocese. And then I did a small quinceañera, which only had about 50 people there. And my job was just to keep the kids happy. A quinceañera, if you don't know what it is, it's like a sweet 16, but Hispanics celebrate the girl's 15th birthday. All right. And listen, I had a really good time doing these two events. The venues were cool. The decor was awesome. And it just really showed our capabilities as a DJ company, my capabilities of what I'm able to do with lighting and stuff like that. I did promise you in my last video that I was going to have a DMX controller. I did not pull it out for these two events. Again, one of those things I really didn't want to mess around with it. I'm going to get some of the downers that are, the remotes that go into the back of the DMX settings, and they're wireless. So I plan on doing that. So I haven't done all that yet. So it's something I'm working on, and I plan to have all that by the time I do the first wedding. And if I don't, it's just something I'm going to work on throughout the season. I'm tired of spending money. As I told you, I'm not a gearhead. I don't buy all the big name brand stuff. I buy, good quality stuff, but I don't buy, the QSCs and the JBLs and the Bose and all that stuff that, a lot of the DJs out there buy. I have very quality equipment, and I know that if it breaks, then I'm not going to be heartbroken. I probably won't even send it out to be repaired. I'll just go ahead and get a new one. All right, so I'm really confident about that. But anyway, so yeah, let's get set up, and I'll see you guys in the next clip to talk about these two events that I did back to back on a Saturday, or was it a Friday and a Saturday? Yeah, it was a Friday and a Saturday of this last week. Talk to you guys on the other clip. So today is another one of those small events I told you about that kind of prepares you for wedding season. This is a charity event that I'm doing. It's called Beacon of Hope. It's going to be at a hangar bay. So you know what a hangar bay is if you're military. You notice where they keep planes and stuff like that. So in this hangar bay, they actually do events. So I don't know what it looks like. It's my first time there. I think it's going to be very, very cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Today it's small setup. I'm not going to be playing dance music. I'm playing background music for dinner, for guests, and there's also going to be a bunch of children singing. So they need my PA system and microphone, but I'm going to have a full DJ ensemble, just not everything like a wedding. No lights. They said no lights, nothing like that. No moving heads. Don't even need a lot of speakers. So I only need to take two tops, and so we'll go from there. We'll check in when we get there. All right. It's an airport. And wow, I mean, like I said, this is when you're a DJ, man, you get to work in some very unique places. But the name of this venue is called The Hangar, home of the Warbird Factory. So just want to let you guys see that. And this is where I'll be working tonight for a charity event. So this is the Hangar 743. This is where this event's going to be. It's a charity event called the Beacon of Hope. So it's a pretty cool space. It's like a museum or something like that. So today I'm rocking the Pioneer DJ Rev 5 with the purple, well, it's a MacBook Pro with a purple cover. So it's a pretty easy gig. That's what I'll be rocking tonight. Got the tops going on here too. Alrighty, we're almost set up. All right, so today I'm doing a quinceañera. If you don't know what that is, that's a 15-year-old celebration for Hispanic people. Big family, big event, so I'm doing the whole mother load. Vehicles loaded up here, as you can see. the hilt, every seat in the Colorado, loaded up there, loaded up here, got the moving heads and everything. So yeah, I'm only about 20 minutes away from my event, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. So I'm at the venue, and it is a quinceañera. It's beautiful. As you can see, the 15 is over there, and you have a table and a stage up there, and I'm going to be setting up in this space here. So should be a good party, and looking forward to it. All right, I'll see you in the next clip. So I'm set up and ready to go. I had to move my equipment around quite a few times because it's a smaller venue, and so where I usually set up in this particular spot, they had more guests and more tables. So I had a smaller area, but I still had to set up the same thing, the totems, the full system. I got a different facade, things like that. So sometimes you run into a venue and it's a little bit challenging. So you be prepared for the worst, and if it works out, it's for the best. You know, I got this. Look at my new jacket I got. I got this last week. Believe it or not, I got it on Amazon. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Also, this was supposed to start at 5:45, 5:30, and it's already 6:15. But I'm going till 11 either way. So I just wanted to put that out there that sometime you're gonna be late. You know, events start late, especially birthday parties, sweet 16s, when they're just waiting for more family to show up. There's certain members of the family that they don't want to start without. So that's really important with sweet 16s and quinceañeras and stuff like that. And I'm about to do something new for y'all. You know, everybody dance, they do their thing, but this that bet you can't do it like me. Let's go like ooh, ooh, ah, ah, hey, hey, turn up. 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 Can't whip like me, can't really rock like me, can't sexy walk like me.
Friends I've ever had in my entire life. It took me a bit to find real friends that always had my back. And even though we're not blood, you guys.
So that was the weekend. Both events came off without a hitch. I had a really good time. I learned a lot about quinceañeras. I'd done them before, but it's been many, many years. But I learned all the traditions that you saw in the video, like the changing of the shoe, the father-daughter dance, and just some other things. I didn't do a lot of video on dancing. We just have to be careful with today's copyright laws about how much dancing we record. Um, Even some of the bigger, DJs who spin and mix and like to do wordplay and stuff like that, they're just very careful with how much they clip or they'll over mix so that it's not in there. But when you're doing an event like a quinceañera or a birthday party, you usually play unedited versions of songs. So that's something that copyright picks up just like that. But for the most part, I love doing cultural events from different ethnicities. I love doing Indian events, Guyanese events, and Hispanic events as well, because I learn the cultures, I get their music. I even did an Albanian event last year, and all they did was like, I downloaded popular stuff like that, from a website, but I also told them to give me their own playlist, and I intermixed that with American music because anytime you could do a party like that, the guests are mixed. There's people from the United States there as well as people from their country. Then there's a lot of family and friends who come who may not speak English and they do want to hear the music of their culture. So I did play a lot of Hispanic music, some salsa, some reggaeton, all bachata, all kinds of stuff I played that night. But again, I didn't show that on the video, but it was very successful. And the mother who hired me was more than pleased. The venue was very, very pleased. So I'm happy that it went off. By the way, the one thing I want to talk about is the Beacon of Hope charity event that took place at the hangar. When they did their last words for the night, so the event was supposed to go to, I think, 10 o'clock, or maybe like something like that, and they finished everything by 9, and I started getting requests. So actually, for that last hour, it was kind of a banger. So never think that because someone says no one's going to be dancing, it's going to be all background music. Don't you worry about that. Man, they went off. I just have to tell you. I did not video that because I was really shocked. I mean, it started off with one request and then one after another. Some of the people were coming up and requesting. So I got my mix on. I really had a good time. I had a good time the whole night, but just being able to just entertain people into the hangar was totally empty. And the venue manager came over to me and said, that was awesome. And took some cards and things like that. So Upbeat Occasions were actually on the map there. And hopefully we'll be doing some events there. Other than that, guys, I just wanted to let you know I'm ready. 3 events under my belt, small events. I know what equipment I need. I know what equipment I got, how to use it, easy ways to set it up, getting everything organized. I won't be going into wedding season confused. And I think that was the whole point of doing 2 videos on the early season events and just being prepared. But I'll see you guys next week, I believe. Can't remember what my event is, but I'll touch base with you. You guys take care. Have a good one.